Welcome everyone. Thank you for watching this video. By the way, this video is pre-recorded, so I am not here live. Okay. What I want to do with this video is I want to give you people that are interested in the Arduino family, the Arduino learning that we're going to be doing, and so I want to give you guys a rundown on what you're going to need, where to find it, and I'm going to show you examples how to find examples. There's one here. I was talking to Donald this morning, and he's made a radio control drag strip, and he was wondering about using an Arduino board to run the Christmas tree lights. And as we talked about it, I mentioned to him that there's several things I'm just going to be talking about that drag strip project right now. So there'd be like several steps in it. Number one would be the staging, where the cars come up, or the vehicles come up, and there'll be laser marking when they come up to the starting line. Then right after that, there'll be another laser, okay, for early starts, to disqualification, early starts. And then the Christmas tree has to do its thing, go down, and then as they go down, you have to have laser sensor on each lane to record the time. And with the time, you can also figure out miles per hour and have it displayed. Okay? So that's kind of what we talked about this morning, and you would not believe how much we've already found as far as sketches, which are the Arduino programs. They're called sketches, not programs. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what you need to know, where to find things, and where to find a lot of fun projects for the Arduino, which are already written. Everything is there. That's all you. If you do not want to learn programming, you can just copy them and paste them. Okay, so I'm going to start off here, and I am going to show you guys some of the cool stuff. Okay, all right, so here we go. Now, this is the first place you got to go. You have to go to arduino.cc, and this is English, and then it's software. Okay, now here is where you're going to download your this is for Windows 7, and then down here you have right here, this one here is for for Windows 10. All right, 64-bit and such. Okay, and here's your downloads right here. Download, preview of the incoming release. Okay, other downloads. There's other downloads for Linux. Okay, so this is where you're gonna go for your downloads. And I'm gonna come back to this. Okay, and I'm gonna show you a lot of cool stuff that's in here. All right, so the next one we're going to look at is where to get stuff. Okay, now in our group, we are kind of hand in hand with the DIY Arduino projects. I think it is. I'll post that in the group, whatever that link is. Okay, but inventor kits and inventor.io is the store, which the DIY Arduino group, the owner of that group, owns this store. And he's the one that put the sale of Arduino stuff in our group. His name is Austin Eichmann. Okay, so that's where you can get any of your Arduino stuff. Okay, and also right here. Now I'm gonna look at one more thing. Let me just try one more thing. And let me see if this is the same thing or not. Okay, now on this one here, this is Inventor. Now notice here, there is no E or O for inventor or inventor. There is none. inventr.io. Okay? Now here you have ebooks that you can download. Here is Shield, Hero, and Adventure Kit libraries. Okay? This is now libraries. Let me explain this a little bit. Libraries are kind of like sub-programs for each individual component that you're going to use in an Arduino build. Okay, so if you need, it's kind of like a driver. Okay, so if you're going to use a humidity and temperature sensor, then you have to have that driver so that the program will recognize what it is and how to use it. Okay, so in the sketches, in these Arduino sketches, you have to have access to the different libraries, and here is where you can find those libraries. Also, here's downloads also for PC and Mac drivers. Okay, and then so this here inventor.io. This is the same places as 30 Days Lost in Space. Okay, now here, if you click on this, start the challenge. Okay, and then let's just say we're gonna look at this first one. Oh, okay, I need to sign in. Let me see. I'm not sure if this is the right. No, it's I can't remember. Let me see. I'm just gonna try to log in here. Okay, and let me see if my password is correct. Yeah, it worked. I'm in. Okay, now here, once you have to create an account. Okay, you have to create an account, and this account, you can see here you have orders, and you can see what I ordered. I've ordered. Oh, it's not showing the orders that I just ordered. I ordered a bunch of stuff. Oh, I wonder why this isn't working. But let me go up to here. Okay, here we go. When you make an account, let's see here, the courses. Okay? we believe in education should always be free. Now, this 37, let me start with this one here, this 37 sensor kit. This 37 sensor kit. This is the bomb. Let me tell you, this is the bomb for when you're starting. Once you start getting a little bit used to programming. Now, with this, I'm gonna click on this, and here you have all. I mean, it starts. Here's all your sensors, and I'm gonna click just on the temperature sensor. Okay, temperature sensor for course downloads. Let me see. Okay, please sign up for the course before starting the lesson. Okay, all right. So I didn't follow the instructions. Let me see. Back to sensor training. Let me see here. Downloads. Please have a course people. Okay. All right. So I go back. I'm going to go back here and we'll go back one more and let's see if there's a. Okay. Let's see, just take a look at this hero introduction. But anyways, this here is right here. Okay, take a course. Please register. Okay, so I click on that. Take a course. Now, this here is really cool. Let me show you this one here. Let me play it for you.
This is astronaut Terry Virts.
My name is Robert Picardo.
It's Carrie Byron from Mythbusters.
And welcome to your new robotics class.
I'd like to welcome all you new inventors getting your hobby kits and adventure kits.
I just want to welcome you to Adventure Kit.
I just wanted to welcome all you lovely students to your adventure kit.
Now, here is your task. You must successfully use your adventure kit to repair your spacecraft and get home alive.
What? School's gotten way cooler since when I was there. I mean, you guys get an at-home STEM learning kit so that you can learn code and circuits. That is so awesome.
And this was an important part of developing who you are, discovering, what you like and what you'll be good at. The sorts of things you'll be doing. You have challenges, you have goals to achieve, to get through one after another. And I believe that is one of the best, most fun ways to learn.
The key to whatever career you do, if you're going to be an astronaut or you're going to be a robotics person or a coder or a doctor or an artist or an author, whatever it is you're going to do, I think the most important thing is to have this lifelong love of learning.
I congratulate you for your interest in this field because it shows that you are very forward-looking.
I hope you have the sort of fun in your life that I had in mind, no matter where you find these kind of, hobby kits. They're so good. I love all the electronic ones today.
Congratulations. I wish you the best. Best of luck.
Okay, now see, that's how it starts off. Now that's the beginning of the Lost in Space, the 30 days Lost in Space, okay? And I'll tell you, that Lost in Space is made and it's created to teach you absolutely the basics of programming and writing sketches for the Arduino, okay? And it starts right out with one LED, light up an LED, and then you get to blink, and then you add on and add on and add on. It's really cool, let me tell you. So now I've shown you where to get the Arduino controller program, okay? And I'm going to show you the controller program here in a minute. Now I've shown you where to get all your Arduino stuff and where to find free classes, okay? Now, I just pulled up, that's all I did was I typed in Arduino sketches examples, okay? Built-in Arduino documentation from arduino.cc, okay? Right, this is the first one up here. Arduino.cc is where, let me see, okay, that was in the Arduino website. All right, so here's built-in examples, Arduino documentation. Here's Arduino sketches. A sketch is the name that Arduino uses for a program. It's a unit of code that uploaded to and run on Arduino boards. Okay, and then here, tutorials built right into the Arduino. These are examples of sketches. I'm going to pull one up and show you. Okay, so this here is exactly a sketch for the Arduino. Okay, and the cool thing is they're not just showing you the sketches, but they'll also show you here. They show you exactly, now look at this here project right here that I'm looking at right here. This one shows you how to hook up simple Arduino Uno projects for beginners, okay? And it shows you how to hook it up, and then it gives you the program. And that program, you can copy it and you paste it in your Arduino controller program and you upload it to your Arduino board via a USB cable. Okay? Very simple. You just have to learn the basics and how to do it. Okay? It's really simple. And there's a lot of very, very cool, I mean, look at here. How many projects there are. And it would not surprise me. No, I'm going to show you. I mean, these here just keep going on and on and on. And they show you the build, how to put it together. They show you the, the code, everything, okay? So, at your fingertips, you're going to have tons of free stuff. Okay, here you have Arduino projects, blink LED. All right, I want to click on that. Look at all these here projects to blink an LED. All right, and they have the sketches. All right, there's one sketch. There's two sketches. Three. Here's another one. Let's say code. Okay, let's see what this is. Here's all your making an LED blink with your Arduino. Make an LED blink with your Arduino. Smart LED blink, okay? I mean, there are tons of stuff. Let's see what this is. Proteus. I don't know what that is, so I don't know what it is. Now here is breadboard. And how to use it. I explained it. I explained the breadboard a little bit earlier on my last video. Okay, so there's a lot of really, really cool stuff here. Okay, so remember I was telling you about. Excuse me. I was talking to Donald this morning because he contacted me and he said, "Hey, Paul," he says, I built a radio control, or a drag strip for radio control dragsters. And he asked me, he said, would an Arduino board run the Christmas tree lights? And I mean, I told him, I says, oh my God, it won't just control the Christmas tree lights, but you can have your staging laser sensor. You can have your staging sensor. You can have your leaving early sensor for disqualification, taking off too early. Then you can have the lights on your Christmas tree. Then you can have lasers on your finish line, and it will print out. It'll give you a display of the time and speed. Okay, so it's really, really cool stuff. It really is. Now, so now here I've showed you all examples, and that's all I did was typed in Google Arduino sketches examples. Okay, very simple. It's all about the search. Okay, now remember I said I was talking about the Arduino for drag racing, right? I just, for the hell of it, I just put in Arduino sketch for drag strip control. Here we go. Hot Wheels finish line race timer. Right there. You have your timer, and it probably also converts it to miles an hour. Okay? So you can take that part of the program and add it on. You can build up these programs by inserting simple programs. Here we go. Drag strip sketch in the works. Project guidance, Arduino. Drag strip practice tree. Okay, drag strip project guidance, Arduino forum. Arduino drag strip light tree instructions. I'm going to show you this one here. Okay? And you come down here and they show you what you need, the LEDs you need, the USB cable, and that's all you need is the USB cable, because the USB supplies the 5 volts to the board. So, and then let me see if I'm not mistaken. Now, see, here is the sketch. The code I wrote is a modified version of the blink example. Okay, here we go. Blink turns on an LED for 1 second, then off for 1 second. Okay, this example code is in the public domain. All right, and here the first thing we're doing is we're telling the machine, we're assigning pins, the pin numbers from the board, which are labeled right here on the inside here and on the inside there. Okay, so we're telling pin mode number 2 is going to be an output, pin mode number 4 is going to be an output, pin mode number 6 is going to be an output, and so forth. And then right here it says digital write to high. Okay, that means turn number 2 output pin to high, which means 5 volts, which means light the LED. Okay, and then white LED, and this here is just these 2 forward slashes. You can put any text you want. This is to help your programming to remember what things do. Okay, so we're saying that the LED on number 2 goes high, white LED on for 1 second. Here's your second right here, delay. In the Arduino, 1 second is broken down into 1,000 parts. So 1 second, if you want it on for 1 second, you put 1,000 there. All right. Now, here we go. Digital write. Now the light stays on for 1 second right here. Okay. The next one, it says the digital write pin 2, which is the same as here, goes low. In other words, LED turns off for a half a second. You see here, now they're using delay 500 instead of 1,000. That's a half a second. And then the next one, DigiWrite 4, pin number 4, yellow LED on for half a second. Right there's your half a second. DigiWrite 4, turning it off. LED turns off for half a second. And then DigiWrite 6, turn that LED on, yellow LED on for a half a second. Okay, then it turns it off. Then it go to Digirite 8, yellow LED on for half a second. And then here it turns it off. And then here, the last light on the tree. That's on pin 10. Green LED on for 2 seconds. Delay. Right there is your 2 seconds. 2000. Now here I'm going to show you what it looks like. See? Very simple. Very simple. Very cool. So, as I was saying, there are so many. I mean, you can, for example, if you wanted to search. Okay, I'll show you one. I'm going to open up another tab here, and I'm going to write Arduino sketches. Look at here. Now watch here. Arduino sketches for model railroad to control your switches, lights. I mean everything. Arduino sketches library. This is where you're going to get your drivers for all your different sensors and stuff. Arduino sketches download. Arduino sketch has extension as Arduino sketches PDF, print them out. Okay, Arduino sketches folder. And so, but I want to put in here Arduino sketches for home. Watch this. Home automation, home brewing, home use. Okay, and I want that right there. Home security. Right here. Instructables. That is also a website that you should definitely write down if you don't know about it. Instructables is full of tons and tons of information. Okay, so here we go. Let's check this out. And here they're showing a model of what it will be like. Okay, and here they show you the items needed. Okay, and here's a list of all the stuff you need. Right here is the sketch, the drawing of exactly how to wire everything up. Here it is, right here. Another way to hook it up with it, because here you have your keypad and everything for your security system, and you'll have you'll have sensors and all that. Okay, right here. There are tons and tons and tons of things you can do with the Arduino. Okay, and I'm going to go in here, and this is where I went into inventor.io/downloads. Okay, ebooks, 10 weekend projects for engineers. PDF, okay, Arduino for beginners. Now, I don't know if these are for sale or if they're free. I do not know, okay? But at least I'm just showing you that. Now, here we go. Download. Let's see what this one here is. Libraries. Okay, here we go. Folders, Adventure Kit library, Sensor library. Let's click on that. And here's your sensor library to download it. Okay? There is so much. So as you get more and more proficient at what you're doing, I'll tell you, you're gonna have a ball with this stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, this 37 sensor kit. Really, it's a lot to play with here. But it's not just a toy. Just so you understand, this is basically a whole computer. And then And then that's all I do is add on my shield board, and guess what? Now I have a 4-axis CNC machine. Okay? Or I have so much of this stuff, it's unbelievable. Or for example here, here's another board. Okay, another board. I have 4 segment display. I have well, these are push buttons. There you can see it. Push buttons, okay? And LEDs and everything. Now this is just, I'm sure this here is just for doing one certain project. Here's an encoder, a digital encoder. Okay, so like I said, there is, gotta put this in there. And there's so many things that you can get that goes along with the Arduino. And you're also gonna learn there at the same time that you have to use resistors, pull down resistors, because you can't just put 5 volts to a LED. It'll burn it up. So you have to have a pull down resistor. And I mean, here's a whole box of resistors. They're named. Okay. And with that, you'll also surely learn to use a voltometer better. Now this is one of the kits that I have, and it has all the stuff you would want. It even has horns and bell cranks for radio, or for the servos, the stepper motor, or the servo motors. Here's servo motors to hook up. Here's another geared motor that's geared for slower use. Here's another electric motor in this kit. It comes with a joystick. It comes with avoidance sensors. Okay. It comes with an add-on board that goes with it, and it comes with dip switches. I mean, and tons of LEDs in here, and it comes with diodes and resistors that are needed for the different projects. Now, basically, they have, what you're going to find is they have kind of like kits that are that are made up for certain projects, okay? Or a certain course. Let me put it that way. Here's another resistor kit box, okay? Bunches of resistors in there. That's all it is resistors. So the things can start piling up after a while. And then here is another one, a shield kit, okay? So now here I have, here's a shield with a 4-digit display, and this goes on top of a Arduino controller board. Or here's another display with buttons at the bottom here, and this plugs on top of the an Arduino controller board. So I mean, there's really tons of Arduino stuff out there. Okay, now this is a kit. This is one of the kits that basically has everything that you need for all the different projects. I mean, there are bunches and bunches of stuff in here. Okay? As a matter of fact, and it even has a chart that shows you how to read a resistor. Okay? And in here, this here is This is a stepper motor. It's got a stepper motor in here, and it also has the breadboard in here that comes with it. I mean, everything's in here. Everything is in here to do a bunch of cool projects, and it's called a starter kit. Okay? So anyways, I think that I have given you guys enough meat on the bone to be dangerous. Okay? Yeah, dangerous. All right? Boy, let me tell you, and you can make some cool things for Halloween with that Arduino. Oh yeah, make things appear and disappear and around your house. Oh, a lot of stuff. Anyways, enjoy what you have seen so far. Give me any feedback you want. As you know, I read it and I'll comment, whatever. Okay? So here's, jump into it. Have fun. That's what it's all about. Having fun and learning. Okay? There is a learning curve to this. So on my next video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be putting together making a project, whether it be temperature and humidity sensor or whatever. But I'll make a video of it and I'll post it in the group. Okay? Thanks again. And everybody be safe out there. So, thank you again, and you'll hear again from me. Bye.